because it's a bank holiday and there's a very special event happening on Monday. Collie joins us on the movie slot. Collie, it's a very good afternoon to you.
And we're actually at the movies for the first time properly in about a year and a half. I was going to get a party popper for it, but I thought it might be a bit of an exaggeration. And to be honest with you, everyone in Bundoran is so happy about everything opening up. I'm not sure there's any party poppers left. Actually, it was great because today I was out and about around Donegal, and I was actually delivering some flyers for the cinema and so on, getting stuff out there. And I'd like to say a special hello to all the people in Donegal Tourist Office who not only were very supportive, but also said, I noticed you weren't on yesterday. We always listen to you on a Thursday. So hopefully they listen to us now. And also, if you don't mind, Brian, my delivery driver that comes to my house, who, unlike certain international companies, never just throws the stuff on the step, always says hello. I don't want to get him into trouble with his company, but always says hello and says he listens. If he's not in the gap, he said, I will listen. So it's been great. Everyone's so happy. I've been so I was in Kilcar, I was in Donegal town, all around, safe. Don't worry, safe, mask on and everything. But everyone's like, just anticipating, kind of nervously, but anticipating we're open. And people are going, is the cinema open? Because that's kind of one of the big signs that things are maybe not back to normal, but
So
on the way back.
You're back in on Monday, is it?
We're back in on Monday. It opens up 11:45 with Wolfwalkers and a full program of movies, because of course it's a bank holiday. And then, it's still June, so in the evenings. But there's so many movies in. As you know, I don't make too many notes. And I had to write them down because I was going, I think I've got them all. And then I went, I forgot, like the movie we're going to do the clip of today. I forgot that movie, the main one, the one that's my background I forgot to write down. So many movies. I suppose we should get on with it.
Absolutely. What's our first movie anyway?
Well, let's talk Cruella then. So This is obviously, people who go, Cruella, well, there can't be two Cruellas. And of course there can't. Cruella de Vil. From 101 Dalmatians, and of course 102 Dalmatians, one of the great Disney bad guys of all time, whether in cartoon or whether played by Glenn Close. And now they've gone and made a sort of a prequel of how she became Cruella. And I must admit, at first I thought, oh man, we don't need a prequel, do we? And then I saw the clip and I went, oh, maybe we do.
From the very beginning, I realized I saw the world differently than everyone else. That didn't sit well with some people. But I wasn't for everyone. I guess they were always scared that I'd be a psycho. Sorry now. But a new day brings new opportunities. Sorry now. And I was ready to make a statement. How does the saying go? I am woman, hear me roar. I'm just getting started, darling. The thing is, I was born brilliant, born bad, and a little bit mad. I'm glad that you're sorry. I'm Cruella. No.
You can get the sense from that of what it is. You can hear the wonderful Emma Thompson there, just being like outdoing Meryl Streep in The Devil Wears Prada for just like cold-hearted sneering, which is great in this sort of movie, because you don't want balance and nuance, do you? You want over the top. And one of the great things about it, it's kind of retrofitted in that. So this is all set in the early 70s. So if you imagine a Disney princess, but Vivienne Westwood and Malcolm McLaren designed their clothes, that's what we're looking at. The eyes, the makeup, everything about it. I'm not, to say I'm not a big fashionista is not going to surprise you. I'm surprised you haven't mentioned yet that I'm on Zoom and I haven't shaved. But even I was looking at the fashion in this going, it looks great. Now, most of these movies, because we're actually talking cinema and not boring old streaming, I actually haven't seen a couple of them yet, but I just can't wait this is going to be one of the big ones on Monday. It looks really good and fun, and the reviews are all like 4 and 5 stars. So Disney do it again, Jamie. It looks great.
And it is for the kids.
Oh, it's for the whole family. It's for everyone. But I think you can hear from the sound of that. Mum and Dad, if they go, won't be disappointed. And I suppose we've jumped straight into straight into the next one. Yeah. You like that? You like that one? Into Peter Rabbit, which we mentioned briefly last week. In that, not only was the first one a really big hit with all the small kids and so on, but you know, I didn't love it. I'll be honest, I didn't love it. But the second one has got rave reviews, and it has done it again, and they've done something quite clever. So in it, you know, Donald Gleason's character and so on, he's got married, and they wrote a book about Peter Rabbit, where Peter Rabbit is the rascal and scallywag that he was in the first movie. And Peter doesn't care for this at all. He thinks it's a very unfair treatment of him, and decides, well, if they think I'm bad, I'm going to be bad. So it's quite a clever take on it. And there was a really interesting interview that I read with the director, who said, look, we realized it was okay, the last one, but even though it's a family movie, why not make it better? And this looks like good crack. And it was like, I can't overstate how big a hit it was last time. And there's been more emails and contact about this one than almost any other movie. So this should be really good fun.
Okay, that's Peter Rabbit 2, right?
Will we go for the scary?
Onto something scary.
Well, we've got quite a lot. Well, we've so many movies. But let's go for what's going to be the crossover scariness, because we've got Spiral and The Conjuring 3, The Devil Made Me Do It, and they're going to be really good for that niche audience who likes them. Spiral is part of the Saw series, and I think we've had like 8 of them, and people know they like them, and people are going to see that ad and go, that's for me, and other people will see that ad and go, that is not for me. It's the same with The Conjuring. But one of the reasons A Quiet Place was such a big hit, because it pleased the horror fans, but other people who just like thrillers and
me. I really like the first one.
Yeah, and you wouldn't be like a scary movie fan, because it's more tense, a thriller, wasn't it? Yeah. And one of the amazing things in the cinema was, obviously the audience are always quiet till they scream, but because the whole sound system is so quiet in this movie, it was really eerie going into the theater. And like, now nobody's making, even people are starting to stop eating the popcorn because it's too crunchy. You don't want to touch the monsters. So like, we've got 3 really good scary movies there. I think both you and I would agree, Quiet Place 2 is the one we'd be rushing to see. But believe you that the Conjuring and Spiral of the Saw series have their fans, and this is a new spin-off with the Saw with Chris Rock, the comedian, who loves these movies apparently, and said, I'm going to be in it, but I'm also going to produce it and help write it. So it's kind of a twist. It might be
Irish interest. Interest there. Cillian Murphy.
Oh yeah, Cillian Murphy in A Quiet Place too, and of course with Aidan Gillen as well in the other movie. So a nice thing. And we should mention, I know we said this off air, that the all the fashion is designed by an Irish multi-Oscar winner, whose name escapes me at the moment, of course. Designed all the fashion. Corella designed 72 outfits for Emma Stone alone. Amazing stuff. So really good.
A little bit about the birthday girl today, Angelina Jolie.
Okay, so look, it's no surprise, having waited, because a lot of these movies were made like well over before COVID and have been held up, and like we're mentioning a lot of numbers like 2, 3 prequels and so on. So it's great to have an original story, and this is called Those Who Wish Me Dead, which I've had to practice say several times. And this is Angelina Jolie. Look, this is one of the stories you go, yes, only in movies. She's a firefighter with a troubled past. She saves a young boy who's been followed by twin assassins, right? Nonsense, but it sounds like really good fun, and it's the sort of thing that looks really good on the big screen. And even better, apparently it's one of these, everyone said, you know, this would be just like a straight-to-DVD sort of nonsense movie if it wasn't for the stars that are really good in it, really good cast, really clever, with a few little twists and so on. And again, as much as I'm happy to see a second Quiet Place because the first one was so good, it is great to see new stories and new tales to be told. So I'm really looking forward to that one. How are we doing for time? Because I've still five more
we're
movies.
Doing okay, we've a minute and a half, but I wanted to say Aidan Gillen is in that, and he plays the baddie.
Sorry, that's the movie he's in. Yeah,
he plays a baddie in it. He plays one of the baddies.
Spoilers,
because he's
Jamie.
got a black suit.
Jamie, we've talked about this before. We've worked a lot in the last 3 years of you not giving things away. So I am neither going to deny or confirm that he may be a baddie. But Aidan Gillen makes a good baddie sometimes. That's
He does make a good baddie.
He's a man who's never knowingly underacted. and
this film is made for him.
Yeah, he likes to chew a bit of scenery. I always enjoy that. One of the things, why we still have a tiny bit of time left, one of the things I'm delighted to say, they've brought back some of the really good movies that we talked about that went to some streaming that maybe people don't have. So Nomadland, which both of us really enjoyed, even though we both felt quite sad afterwards, didn't we? But those big epic skies in Montana and so on, they're going to look really good on the cinema. One of the Disney movies we talked a lot about on the day, Raya and the Last Dragon, I loved it. And I don't think that many people know about it because it wasn't on the big screen. Very funny, has a kleptomaniac baby. One of the funniest things I've seen in ages. And King Kong versus Godzilla. What else do you need in a big screen? There's even more, but I know we're running out of time.
We're running out of time. Look, enjoy. Cinemas opening Monday. Enjoy, and good luck with all that. We'll talk you back here on Thursday. I can't even wait for that to get the reaction.
Loads to talk about then. I can't wait. Have a lovely bank holiday weekend, everyone.
All right.